Alright, so let me show you some of the settings, because the videos that I've seen out there don't really explain it very well, and they say to use some settings which don't actually really do anything for you. So let's first step into the settings. So let's go in here, and it starts you off with the pre-charge time, but you don't need this. Now the next one is the wait time or delay time between charge and discharge, and it's actually also the delay between discharge and charge. So every time it finishes discharging and goes to charge, this delay will happen, and every time it finishes charging and goes to discharge, this delay will happen. This delay is helpful to let your battery rest after charging, because it gets kind of puffy and hot, so it lets it cool down. I have it set for 10 minutes right now, but I think a better choice will be maybe 15 or 20 minutes, just to be safe. 10 minutes, from what I've seen, it's still kind of expanded at the end of the 10 minutes. So maybe 15 or 20 minutes is better. And then this is the sensitivity for while it's charging to detect a full charge. I explained how this works in my main video. I just have it set to default. And then we got, actually this one doesn't matter, this is for NiCad batteries or using an NiMH, so skip the NiCad sensitivity. Temperature cutoff, so this I've seen people say, oh yeah, turn it on and put it for whatever temperature, but this actually only works if you have a temperature sensor connected to it. So if there's no temperature sensor, turning this on and setting it to whatever temperature is not going to do anything for you. So just leave it off. You don't really need this. And of course the temperature sensor, you would have to connect it on the battery itself in a place where it gets hot. So you don't need that. Safety timer. If you have a maximum charge capacity set, you don't need the safety timer, because it's just going to stop charging anyway once it gets to that capacity cutoff that you set. So this would just turn it off after a certain amount of, if it reaches 240 minutes before it reaches a full charge or a full discharge. And this is the capacity cutoff. Set this to 6500 milliamp hours. I went into detail about this on my main video if you want to know more about it. Input power low cutoff, you don't need this doesn't apply. And of course just the buzzer and the key beeps and the backlight. So that's it for the settings. Now let's skip to an NiMH battery. Enter here. You want to go to an NiMH cycle. You want to do actually you want to do discharge to charge, so it'll start off by discharging the battery and then charging, and it'll keep cycling that way. The charge current, you want to set it to 5 amps, and the discharge current, I set it to 5 amps, but it doesn't go above more than like 1.4 or 1.5 amps, so it actually doesn't make a difference whether you set it to 5 amps or 2 amps or whatever, 3. It's just gonna, the maximum discharge it can reach is 1.5 amps, I think, with these batteries and the way that you're using it. So I'm just gonna leave it at 5. And then this is the number of cycles you want it to do. But yeah, these are all the settings for charging and discharging your battery modules.